Good evening, and welcome to Northwestern High School. I do have to say, in the Northwestern parents, I'm a little disappointed. You know my rule that you were supposed to have been making like a little bit of noise, so we didn't have two minutes of very uncomfortable silence there. So, you got to work on that. Well, welcome Northwestern High School and the NWMA, Northwestern Wisconsin Music Association High School All-Conference Band. The group that you see in front of you is a unique ensemble. It did not exist until today, and it will not exist after this concert. This group brings together students from 9 different area schools. All of them, at least as far as I know, received one of the pieces ahead of time in order to kind of get a head start and work on their music a little bit. And the other 2 pieces they did not see unless they'd happened to play it earlier in another iteration. They didn't see it until today, until they sat down and they started working on it. So it is always kind of an amazing feat to come in and watch the kids develop and grow and hear things come together as the day goes on. Just a reminder to silence your phones so that we don't get any interruptions during the concert. And also, this concert is being streamed live on YouTube, so you can check with your district, your directors, to get that link, or you can just search the School District of Maple on YouTube and find the event there. And then I would like to thank the other directors involved today. I do a fair amount of work for this, but I'm not the only person that works hard. All of us work hard with our students each day, helping them improve as musicians and inspiring them and encouraging them to come and participate in things like this. I know this is a little self-congratulatory, and I don't mean it that way, but students, I would like you to give your directors a nice round of applause for getting you here today. All right, well, our conductor tonight has done this ensemble a couple times, at least one other time. In 2019, she was here and then did the middle school all-conference band as well. And when I started teaching, she was one of those teachers that I looked up to as somebody who had a great program, was a great educator, a really fine person, great trombone player. So it's with great pleasure that we welcomed her back. She taught at Ashland High School for many years, and you can see the other information about her in your program. Let's please welcome Mrs. Christine Hulmer.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. And thank you to Mr. Hinsman and Northwestern School for hosting this event. Most of all, thank you to these beautiful students. It has been a great pleasure working with your children, your students today. And I am loving the attitude that I see, the commitment that I see. The question I had today of who wants to be playing their instrument makes my heart ring, because the majority, everybody, I want to play my instrument. That's awesome. We've worked all day on 3 pieces, and I am so honored that the directors and the students allowed me to, they're going to play a piece that I wrote. And we're going to start with that song. It's called Sakuda, Serenade. My mother's name is Nobu Sakuda, and she was born in Okinawa. We had a mini history lesson today. We're going to play the Guadalcanal March, and I told them about 1942, how the Americans made headway in the fight in World War II by taking the Guadalcanal in the Solomon Islands. Then I told them some stories about Sakuda Serenade. It's all about when I grew up and I heard the stories from my mom. When she was 9, she was one of 8 children that were still alive. They had another one, but that passed. Her family was in the middle of World War II, and the Battle of Okinawa happened. And so her father and mother sent the 16-year-old brother to Tokyo because all boys 14 to 17 were supposed to be in the war. And so they shipped him off to hide with relatives so he didn't have to fight in Okinawa. Then he did food rations and roasted pig and smoked pig and put food away and took them all into a cave. And then he went off to fight the war, and he never came back. My mom would tell me stories of, she was taught, you can go and hide in the sugarcane field, you can hide in the cave, just don't talk to those Americans, because they're going to try and give you candy, and then they're going to take you away. But it is horrible. She always says, you never want to be in a land where there's going to be a war, where there is a war. And you can imagine the people in the world now, in Gaza and everywhere, that are in war, and how terrible it is. So in the song, you're going to hear what I heard as a child, because my mom had 7 kids, and she would rock the babies. She also ran a daycare center for 40 years, and she would rock the babies and be tired herself, and she'd just be, she'd just be doing that, and shh, shh, shh. You will hear some tunes that I learned as a young girl from her, Japanese tunes. One is Itsu Mohara Kara Kyubi-san Showashi Anchi Deo Ibadi. It's a children's song. One I learned from an uncle, and I don't even know what it means. Could be a drunk song, who knows? But it's in my brain. I also know myself and my children learned taiko drumming and taiko music. So I would like the percussion folks, could you parade up here just so I can show them, please? I have brought with me taiko drums. The small ones are the hand taiko drums, and obviously we've got different sizes for the regular taiko drums. Now you can get a taiko drum that is like 9 feet and sits on holders. You can go all the way up to humongous taiko drums, but obviously my cousins couldn't bring those on an airplane. So they're gonna entertain with the taiko, and they're gonna move a little bit back in the drum section. And part of it is they wear headbands, so they're cool. Thank you very much. And then at the end of the piece, you'll hear, well, in the middle of the piece, you'll hear the Marine Corps hymn, because that's where my father met my mother. He was in the Marines, so you can maybe pick out the Marine Corps hymn. At the end of the piece, you're going to hear some clashing notes that sound like, because it's like, did the Japanese, is her life Japanese American, Japanese American? You know, I don't know, but it all works out. So I really want to thank everybody for putting up with that today and for learning that with me. And we will bring you Sakuda Serenade. directors. From Ashland High School, Jared Schrang. Are you here? Stand up, Jared. There you go. Stand up. Jared helps me more than you ever know. He is an amazing trumpeter, and he is rocking it in his job, doing a great job. Julie, I need to meet Julie. Julie, where are you? Somewhere. There you go, Julie, right there in the back. Julie Schloer. Schloer? Schloer. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for bringing your students here. I met Lakin today. Where's Lakin? There's Lakin. Thank you so much, Lakin, from Drummond. Julie's from Butternut. Jared's Ashland and Drummond. And when I see young, it just takes me back. I'm sorry. I was once a young director. Tyler. I have not met Tyler. Tyler, there you are. Tyler from Mellon. Nice to meet you, and thank you so much for everything you're doing there. I know the Mellon job is everything. Everything, kindergarten through 12, everything. So that's tough. Thank you. Michael, obviously Michael, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Number one, your organization skills just blow my mind. And you have kept this program, and you're just, you're doing such a great job. Charlotte, I met Charlotte today. And where's Charlotte? Okay, Charlotte, there you are. Okay, Charlotte has taken the job at Solon Springs. So it was so nice meeting you, and she did sectionals for me today. Jared did sectionals. I mean, it's awesome. I really, really appreciate it. And Nicole Kavayets. All right. Nicole up at South Shore, and you're rocking it. She's gone from everything, from elementary and then choral and band and everything. She's done it. She's awesome. And now back to our community. Forrest, man, where'd you go, Forrest? There you are. Forrest has come back to Washburn. Amazing trumpet player. Boy, it's so fun having skilled musicians and to play with, and we just really appreciate everything you do. Today, someone who helped me out immensely, teaching the taiko, teaching the moves, and helping me, and he's always helping me. I'm always helping him. My youngest son, Brett Hulmer. Where are you, Brett? Are you hiding? There you go. All right. So thank you to all these directors, everybody. Thank you. And we are now moving on to the Guadalcanal March. Thank you so much. While they change and set up for our final piece today, again, I'd like to thank all you parents because obviously they didn't get a start somewhere else. I asked whose parents said, I paid a lot of money for this horn, so you're going to play it. And there were a couple who answered yes. In my own life, my children heard, you will play an instrument because I said so. And that doesn't hurt because you get to meet a lot of different people and you get to connect. I always tell my students, when you are forced to do something physical and mental, because you're looking, you're reading, and then you've got to figure it all out, it connects the left to the right side of your brain. So you're going to get smarter. So you will play an instrument. It's been a joy. Really, your students, your children have been polite and respectful, and they worked hard all day. I really appreciate this opportunity, and thank you again to the Northwestern Wisconsin Music Association. And we'll end with James Swearingen's Exaltation.
Thank you.